well. Will it be 5 straight wins? The official decision next.
Yuck. Let's mute that, go to commercial break. We're probably going to do some jump cuts because there's not really much to talk about outside of ground control by Marvin. Now, Kevin Holland just fought a few weeks ago. I did get a chance to watch the fight, but I didn't do a post-fight video because I was busy and handling a lot of things behind the scenes. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We're going to get you some highlights, but there's really no highlights. Ground control. And for a free national television fight on ABC, it didn't live up to the hype, ladies and gentlemen. It didn't live up to it. Marvin Vettori
For those
should get the unanimous decision. Round one, I was watching boxing.
The official protein snack of UFC.
I do admit, round number one, I was watching boxing. So I don't know, how to score round one, but we're going to listen to them to do the particulars here. And I'm guessing the Darren Till fight. He's not going to get the Israel rematch.
April 23rd.
Not anytime soon.
One final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-44 for the winner by unanimous decision, Marvin the Italian Dream Vettori.
It is unanimous.
So
Dominic
simple
Cruz,
and basic.
Marvin Vettori, 5 straight wins in the UFC's middleweight division.
If that'll get him the title shot, I don't know, but I will tell you he did his job in there. Great adjustments, and Kevin Holland, nothing but respect for taking that on short notice.
Yeah. Darren Till pulled out.
For Kevin Holland, big win for Marvin Vettori.
Citing a collarbone issue? My bad, I paused it.
Man, this is what you're supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do.
And given all that Vettori
How do you
puts
feel about
into
the
this,
new Venom
can't
gear?
help but feel good for the Italian. We'll talk to him after this. Back on ABC in 30 seconds.
How do you feel about the Venom gear? Also, if you ever want to play me in UFC 4, I'm a multi-time online champion in UFC 2, UFC 3, and now UFC 4. So my gamer tag is TST for TstreeT Controversy on Xbox Live. I play at least 3 online ranked matches a day, probably more. So looking at the rankings right now, as you can see, the 185-pound division is pretty deep, but for the most part, I still see Israel beating all of them. Now, it's safe to say that he's not going to be going to 205 again anytime soon, so therefore, he's going to reign at 185. Oh, wait, post-fight interview.
Need some water, bro.
I mean, you should want water after getting all those takedowns. You had 11 takedowns, which is now the middleweight record for takedowns. How
that doesn't move the needle for ratings, though.
Keep breaking records. I did a little bit of DC right in there, yeah. I worked a lot with my wrestling coach, Marcus Malika. He's a NCAA Division I champ, 2 times. We worked a lot on like grabbing that arm that I didn't do much. Listen, I'm not too happy with what I did, and because I wanted to finish this guy, and I wasn't able to. But it was a dominant win, and
he came close.
Keep improving. I keep knowing about myself. Now,
what
5 rounds for me is just a normal thing, and I'm not the happiest not right now, but I keep winning. I keep progressing.
Marvin,
and I do it dominantly, and that's it.
Marvin, you have won 5 in a row now. You have long called for a rematch. Do you think this is enough to get you in that title picture?
Yes. I want to design you next. And I will improve by the next fight, that's for sure. And October, I want to fight him. I think I deserve it. I have the longest win streak right now, and other people were supposed to show up, they didn't, and now I'm on a winning streak. Like I said, I put on winning performances, dominant performances, and I won this title, man.
Marvin, congratulations on the massive victory. Ladies and gentlemen, Marvin Vettori.
Thanks, DC.
And for my money, Marvin Vettori would be hard to deny a middleweight title shot after what he did tonight. We'll see how quickly Darren Till can get back in the division in which they are all chasing the Nigerian Israel Adesanya. All right, with that, for Daniel Cormier, Dominic Cruz, Megan O'Leary.
So this was on Free TV ABC, the second one so far. The last one I was on vacation. But when it comes to this, see, now when you look at the division as a whole, as I was saying, I think they really need to revisit the Darren Till fight. I think UFC is going to do that. I don't know. I guess we have to see how Whitaker does. What's going on with Costa? You know, there's been some issues with athletes who caught COVID. You know, especially in boxing, where they've said that they haven't been the same. Right now, to be honest, I mean the division is stacked, yeah, but it's not really no one like that really like sticks out to be like, you know what, they can dominate the division. I mean, meaning, to be able to like dethrone IZZY. Just my personal opinion, though. But as far as that card was concerned, good card, not a bad card from what I saw, because I was trying to watch multiple cards at the same time while being live during another one. But overall, a main event like that doesn't really move the needle, especially when you're on free TV. You're trying to like get people excited and be like, oh, what is this UFC midday on? Because as you can see, the event is over and it's just 6 p.m. Eastern. The 6 o'clock news is about to come on over here. But you can't blame the fighters. They did their job. But was it like, did Vettori have a performance where it's like, yo, who's this guy? I want that. Put that on pay-per-view. No. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Action News is starting. Please subscribe.